sun filtering through the clouds up there looks pretty cool. We are in Indiana. This is Kay, buddy of mine.
Hey.
Helping me to find, hopefully, an impressive human here in Indiana. And seriously, we're just taking off out into the middle of nowhere. We have no idea what we're going to find, who we're going to find, if we're going to find anybody. But we're looking. We're looking, and it's honestly kind of adventurous, yo.
It's pretty cool, man. Yeah.
Yeah. I've known Kay a while. He's never been on camera. Occasionally I'll have my off-camera friends, you know, cycle through the nutnfancy project. Most of them don't want to be filmed. Kay actually really wants to be filmed because he's looking for the ladies. I'm just kidding. He's not. He's married. So he's helping me today, and off we go. We are westbound in Indiana. You can see a sign right there.
All right, man. We gotta look somewhere south here.
I just saw a cool TNPr actually. Dylan said, hey. Lives in Indianapolis, good dude. We talked about guns. He wants to buy a SIG 938 and a KSG. All I got is my Hero 3 GoPro. Sorry, that's just the way it is.
That's good.
So we're gonna knock some doors when we get where we're going, which we still don't know exactly where that is. He's looking in Google Maps right now. And see who we find. You know, see if there's some cool people that despite their circumstances, maybe they're down and out, they're doing something that impresses us, that they're helping other people, they're trying to improve their situation, or they're just really good people who are in need of some help. We don't have that much money with us. We got a couple $100s, I think, of your guys' donations that we can give them, and that's what we're gonna do. So that's the mission for today. The GoPro sucks at nighttime, and we only got about an hour more sun, so I might be doing most of the filming indoors. So Indiana, here we come. Impressive humans in the nutnfancy project, hoping to find some. Because they're everywhere, you know?
Yeah.
There's so many people that are hurting.
Yeah, they really are. I think we followed 42 down. This is a perfect area because, you know, there's a lot of...
I like it. I like
what I'm seeing.
people
out here that are struggling.
Yep. What we would like to find are folks who, like we said, down and out, but they're doing something, you know, above and beyond, you know, though their circumstances are quite humble. That's what I would like to see. That'd be a nice surprise, wouldn't it?
It would.
Someone comes out of the blue, you just don't expect it. I love that aspect of it. You know, that it's just completely unexpected.
Yeah, and it'll make their day too.
Right.
That could make their, you know, they could be down and out, and just it's not even necessarily the money, right? You give them $50, $100. It's just the idea that someone else is out there that's thinking about them.
Yep. Super K here has been watching the videos, it sounds like. Let's call him Super K. Now there's some commercial farms out here.
Yeah, there are.
So most of those folks are probably making a good enough living.
Yeah, you know, I think if we get a little further south here, we'll find someone who needs some help.
I want to hook into the double wides.
All right, sounds good.
Find some double wides. Look at that barn right there, dude.
Wow.
That has some character.
That does. That's cool.
Okay, so here's the update. We are in a place called Eminence, right? Indiana?
Yep, Eminence.
Very small farming community from what we know.
So that's out of Cloverdale here.
This SUV up here, the silver SUV, was a lady in front of the school, and we were actually going into the school to talk to like the principal and get maybe a handle on families that needed help. It was all locked up. It's probably around 5:40 p.m. so not much going on, but the sports are going on at the school, and some parents were waiting out in the parking lot, including this nice lady right here for her daughter. I don't know, you know, women's volleyball, basketball, but her daughter and her are in that SUV, and we talked to her, and I think we found a perfect candidate for Impressive Humans. It's a lady who's lost her job. She's losing her house. Her son's a veteran, and she actually quit the sheriff's department, who this lady works for, to work for autistic children, right?
Yep,
Super
and I think her son is autistic.
Yeah.
And she just lost her job, and her brother, who's also a veteran, is living with her now.
Exactly. And when we were talking to her, we're like, and it's so funny because within like 30 seconds, you have to establish you're not a whack job.
Yep.
That we're very sincere. We don't have a lot of time. We don't have hours and hours to spend on this. We need to go. And we just say, hey, we're not selling anything. We're looking for good families. Believe it or not, we're here in town to give away money.
That's right.
That's what we're here for. And she dialed in like immediately.
She did. She did.
She knew we were sincere, and she goes, okay, I think I might have a family for you. And so we're following her, and she's going to drop her daughter off, and then we're just going to go to this lady's house. And we're going to film her story with a GoPro and see what's going on. I have a feeling it's going to be good.
I do too.
I have a feeling it's going to be good. It'll be a privilege once again to know these people, and to, as the Nut and Fancy project, maybe just bounce into their lives very quickly and show them that there are some good people out there that very much care about their situation. And that's you guys. And today Super K and I are your representatives, and we take the job very serious.
Yes, we do.
And within the project, I like being totally unpredictable, like going from state to state. So the TNPrs, my audience, they don't go, oh, he only stays in Utah.
Yeah,
he only
right.
stays in California.
Yeah.
I want to go coast to coast.
That's right.
Look at that.
Wow, dude.
This is the heartland of America right here, Super K.
It really is. Yeah. Check that out.
Got a dog in the road.
Oh, man.
This is country living right here. That dog is keeping watch, too. Look at him. He owns it.
Yeah, he does.
It's like, get out of here.
Tickle, is that you?
Tickle. We are in moonshine country. We are laughing because we thought she was just going around the corner.
God.
We were on a road trip.
We're 25 miles later.
We are in the sticks.
Man, we are. It looks the same as it did 25 miles ago, though.
And then we're really laughing because, you know, she goes, yeah, I'm totally on board, we'll do it. And then we're thinking to ourselves, what if she's trying to flee from us? We just can't put that together yet. We stick to her bumper for 100 miles.
You know, she's doing 60 and a 20. I think there's a good
She
chance
was moving out. Like, yeah, she's like driving fast. Oh, wait, maybe she's running from us. You know, that's a lot to take in. You know, people come out of nowhere and just go, hey, this is what we're doing.
Yeah.
I mean, you don't see that. You don't see people who have, you know, a really pure motive.
You know, you don't.
I don't see it.
You don't. And the first guy we spoke with, you know, it took him a few minutes, didn't it? It just took him a few minutes.
We stopped and talked to one of the neighbors. He was a really nice guy. And he confirmed what we wanted to hear. He goes, well, we asked him, hey, is this an area where there's a lot of, I don't know, upper middle class, and he goes, no, it's lower middle class.
Yeah.
If you were to call it that, just people who, you know, are working class families, they don't have a lot of money. And I was like, bingo, that's where we want to be. That's the area we want to find. So that's what we're doing. And I told you guys this before, I've grown up in Alabama, partially, a lot. And when you get out here in the sticks, what's close to city folk, you know, it's completely different out here in the country. You're like, hey, we're going over to Billy Bob's house, and meanwhile, 50 miles later, you're arriving.
Yeah, we are. Well, it's been we've been driving for 25 minutes now.
That's right.
Yeah.
That's right. So, whatever.
That's all right.
It's up to Super K to find me out of here.
That's right. Here we go. Okay,
we just lost cell phone coverage. We're so deep. I'm kidding.
All right.
We're down to one bar, though.
Yes, we are. Here we are. Let's see. We're south of 142, just outside of what is it, Clover? Actually, we're actually southeast of Cloverdale.
Oh, I see brake lights. This could be a good indication, dude.
That's good. She's turning in.
Good indication.
Good.
You know, bless her heart.
Yeah.
Bless her heart, because that's.
Yep.
And look, that's a lot to trust.
And she's got her family out there.
She's probably notified her. Say, hey, watch me. Get the shotgun ready. I got these two guys, just so you know. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I'm going to go talk to them just to put them at ease, because I don't want them to be freaking.
Hey, that's a good idea.
Yeah.
I'm going to hang them.
Yeah, it's up to you. If you want to come on out.
Looks like they're going.
Oh, are they coming?
Yeah.
Okay. Did the daughter jump out already?
I think the daughter, no, I think she jumped in the back and then someone else came with her.
Okay, cool. She didn't stay still long enough for us to talk to her, so she's on the move again. And we're stuck to her like glue. Look at the awesome fall colors here. Leaves haven't totally fallen off yet. Heartland of America we are right now. Indiana.
It's beautiful out here.
Yep. I introduce you. This is.
Gosh, I don't even think I.
This is our escort, guys. What's your name?
It's Billy.
Billy.
Yeah.
So Billy's awesome. She drives fast too, and we kind of like that.
Fast.
We thought you were trying to lose us. It's pretty funny. We're just laughing so hard.
No. So from here to I'm going to take the back roads.
Okay.
It's going to be about a 15-minute drive, maybe at the most.
No
10 to
problem.
15 minutes.
We appreciate it.
Okay.
And you know we're for real, right? You can feel it.
Yeah, I can feel it.
Okay.
Yeah.
And you worked for the sheriff's department, so you should have a good BS meter.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
Having done that job.
And I also picked up one of her other friends. She also met me at our house.
Yeah.
She works for the sheriff's department
Good.
too. So she's packing some heat. In
Good,
there.
good.
She's just like, yeah.
You should always pack a gun for self-defense,
That's
right,
right.
TNPrs? We're big believers in that.
And just real quick, can you just give just a real quick description of her again before we go
Doreen.
there about her
Tell
life?
these people and look right here.
She lost her husband. It's been, I think, like maybe 4 or 5 years. A drunk driver hit him on a motorcycle, and she has an autistic son, and he's 23. So she not only takes care of him, but she takes care of her brother, who's a veteran, and she just lost her job. She's losing her home. Like, it's going to be very emotional, no matter what.
Right,
it's going to be
right.
very emotional. Yeah.
We're glad you're with us.
Yeah. Thank you.
We're glad you're with us. We're following you.
Okay.
So there you go. I don't know what it is. It's a blessing of TNP. We just seem to find these people, right?
That's awesome.
Yeah. So here we go. It's going to be emotionally hard again, and we love that. I mean, it's the part of it that we like. Humanity, connecting with humanity. It's kind of funny how this worked out. Tonight I was actually going to be editing for about 6 hours post-production on a gun review. No joke. But I looked at the hard drives I brought with me and they were the wrong ones. So I couldn't do it. I'm like, oh, just kicking myself. I was like, man, I had this time blocked out. I wanted to get this gun review out. You'll see it soon enough. And I was just really bummed out that it's like, I felt like I was just wasting my life. And then, you know, I just felt like, you know, it's an IHF day. It's a time to go out and, you know, forget the stuff, the gear for a minute and see who we can find here. And that's what we're doing. So I think it was meant to happen, and I think it's the right thing to do. And in the end, it's going to mean a lot more than that gun review ever would. This is small town America right here. Super.
For her situation every night, and so I'm like, I just have this feeling, and it's like, I don't know what it is, but I pray every night.
She knows we do.
Here we are. This is Billy once again. Super K, myself. Introduce your friend Billy.
This is Doreen.
And your armed escort. We have to introduce her.
And this is our armed escort, Teresa.
Okay, this is so funny, guys. I got to tell you this. So we stopped at, I don't know if it's Billy's house or whoever.
My
and
house. The first house
it was
my
her house, and I'm sure she's on the phone. I was like, dude, I got these two guys. I don't know if they're for real. You got to come with me.
Yeah.
And so show them your gun. Tell us what you're packing.
I'm packing a 38.
Nice.
I do have a permit.
We don't care if you have a permit or not in the project. That's right, I said it. So she's the armed escort.
I am.
And I don't blame them at all. We're all for you being armed because you don't know if we're legit. And we're really laughing about this off camera. And then Billy has a really, you know, a powerful moment, just what she said right there. And I will tell you that you'll be glad you rolled that window down in the parking lot and spent some time talking with us, because you're gonna find out we're very real. And no, you don't see this every day. You don't see people doing what we do with no strings attached, nothing but to help your fellow man. That's all we are about tonight. So we're gonna go in, visit, and find out your story. So let's do that, okay? And you're okay if I film the house and in the area here? This will probably work. Do you got any other lamps from another room we could pull in? And this is very relaxed and real. Yeah. It's not. I don't want any artificiality in it. It's so. Oh, well, just say it as it goes. So what were you saying?
So whenever you pulled up the young boy that was sitting outside, that was my son, and I had called her like as soon as we were leaving the school, telling her about it, and told her, I was like, you got to meet me at the house. Like, I don't know if this is real or if it's not, you know, but meet me at the house. Well, she got there, and my son was there, and she was telling him the story, and he's like, my mom is so naive.
Yeah, gullible.
Yeah, gullible. He's like, my mom is so gullible. So whenever you guys pulled up, he was out there like, mm-hmm.
Right. I don't blame him for being suspicious, because it's just the world we live in.
Right.
You just don't see it. And there's so much guile and deception in the world today. It's sad that we're that way. Mm-hmm. We weren't always that way. Once upon a time, our society was good. Right. You know, it was much better than it is now. And one of my jobs with my project that I do is maybe to make it a little bit better. In my small way, in my little corner of the internet, and to find good people like you guys. So, Billy, how long have you known Doreen?
I've known Doreen for what? How long? Sheriff's Department?
How long do you work there?
I've known her for probably 7 years. No.
Yeah, it's been a lot longer than that. 7 years.
So you'll vouch for her character then, won't you? Absolutely.
Sweetest lady you've ever met in your life.
Really?
Yes. Yes. Very
Giving?
Very giving. Yes.
And you worked with her at the Sheriff's Department too, haven't you?
Yes. Worked with her, and she became one of my bestest friends.
Really? Yes. So you guys talk every day?
Yes.
Do you?
Yeah. We just seen each other this morning. Yeah.
So tell us about her situation a little bit.
Doreen, when she moved to Indiana, like I said, her husband had just gotten killed by a drunk driver. He had left to go get bread.
Well, actually, he was on his way to watch the race on the big screen, and we both rode motorcycles.
Right.
And I remember vaguely getting the call from the state police telling them that a man had pulled out in the middle of the road with a piece of farm equipment, and there was no lights on the farm equipment, no lights in the road, and the state trooper told me, I said, please just tell me that he didn't suffer. And he said no, but he didn't know what had hit him. He said he hit the piece of farm equipment, him and his bike went up over the farm equipment and landed on the other side. I was out of town when they called me, and it never gets easier because I have a son who has autism, and every day, even now, he says things to me about missing him, and we all miss him. I'm sorry.
No, it's okay.
I made some mistakes because when I came here, I had a good job. Some say would be a very good job. And I quit that job about, a year ago? To go and work with children who had autism. Well, when the lady told me that all I was going to get was $8 an hour and 13 hours a week, I told them I couldn't live on that. Well, I came back, and the people that I worked for was very generous to give me my job back part-time, but part-time's kind of hard to make the bills. So
part-time is considered, the part-time they have, it's actually PRN. You get called in only if they need you, If somebody calls in sick, it's not actually a set scheduled part-time job with certain hours.
So it's less than part-time.
Right,
Oh,
it's
yeah,
less
it's
than
less
part-time.
than
It's
part-time.
PRN, actually. You just get called in.
You're
at
just
the
on
last
call.
minute.
And
Right.
you
Yeah.
never know
Right.
what you're going to get.
Right,
But it ain't going to be much.
right.
Right.
And she,
Okay.
it's been, you went for 2 weeks without even working at all, didn't
Yeah.
you? Just recently.
This is a picture of him.
So that's
There's
your
not-
husband.
There's not a day goes by that we don't miss him or don't think about him. And my son still reels from it every day.
And then your brother too. I was telling them, is he a veteran?
Yeah.
Like what? That's what I thought. Okay.
Yeah, he did 24 years in the military.
24 years in the military.
What branch of service?
The Army National Guards.
Okay. And he's living with you here?
Yeah,
Okay, so it's you, your autistic son, and your brother living in the house.
yeah.
And money's really not coming in.
No.
How do you make it?
Um,
How do you make it day to day,
well-
week to week?
When he died, we had bought some land to build a home on, which was going to be our dream home, and he was a custom home builder, and before we could make the first payment on the land, he got killed. So I'm now responsible for that land. I own the land out in Bedford. I don't want anything from anybody. I want to be able to work hard and make it.
You've been cleaning houses.
Yes, as I've been cleaning houses for people
Trying
here.
to sell your land.
I've sold items out of my home. I'm trying to sell my land right now, and my home is up for sale.
So you got everything up for grabs right now just to make it.
Yeah, I sold some stuff out in my yard and my pieces of furniture. Yeah.
All right. Well, on the other end of this camera, Doreen, Billy, Teresa are a bunch of good people. Okay? And they entrust me to go out and find people like you. They know I don't mess around. They know I'll be guided and directed just like I was to talk to you today. And to find people like you. And so our whole job is to give you a little bit of something to let you know, first and foremost, people care about you. And that you're not alone, and there's people just like you hurting, and there's people just like you that need help, and a lot of these people are the ones that contribute to my project to give you money. And there's always someone worse than we are off, right? You can always find someone worse off than you are, and it humbles you.
Oh yeah, I thank God every day that I get up, I breathe another breath. I've lived to be 53 years old. I'm in a lot better shape than a lot of people. That's the way I feel.
Well, our purpose here is to put you in a slightly better shape. It's not a lot, and all we're here to do is just give you a little bit of money and a little bit of love and support and let you know that we care for you, that you're a fellow human being and you're a good person, and bless her heart that Billy led us to you tonight. And so tonight we're going to give you cash, no strings attached whatsoever. There's nothing. I wish I had brought more with me, but tonight you're going to get $200. We want you to use it however you want to use it. No strings attached. We want you to pay bills, buy food. I wish it was a lot more than it is, but that comes from my viewers, and you'll see some of their names right now on screen. And that's what it's for. Just a bolt of lightning out of the blue and an answer to your friend's prayer. And she has been praying for you.
Every day.
I know all my friends have been.
So, we don't want to act like this is like that much, but it's a little something. A little something.
No, you just
and
don't know. I've got a stack of bills in there on the table, and it'll all help. I've been worrying about, I know we got to carry insurance now, and I know I'm part-time. There's not enough to pay the bills and carry the insurance. I just want a job. I want to work. I don't want to ask nothing from nobody.
I sense that. That's why you get this. You're not looking for any handout whatsoever,
No.
and you didn't ask for this in any way. You didn't expect it in any way, and that's one of the requirements.
No, I don't want nothing from nobody. I told the lady on the unemployment, whenever I filed for unemployment, I told her that, I said, it's not like I'm asking for anything. I said, I want to work.
What I'll do as well is, if you want, I can post your address for my viewers. And if they want, they can send it direct to your house. Do me a favor and just send them a thank you note. Anybody who contacts you, okay? And you may find that you might have some more folks donating to your cause. For no other reason, just to help you out. There's no strings attached. It's just good people helping another good person. And that's what the Nut and Fancy Project is at its heart, more than anything. Alrighty? So we hope the best for you, and we hope you can get a good job that will pay your bills.
I'm
that
praying
long
right
term.
now. I got an application at the hospital, so I'm hoping they call me.
Okay. Well, we're gonna put some more people praying on this end. Okay. And you might see things change around for you at this time, and that you can have these things happen for you. The doors of opportunity, that you can sell the land if that's what you want. You can get a job that pays the bills. You can take care of your son and bless your heart for helping autistic children, and being such a giving person in life. So it's time that some of that
I got a
comes back to you.
I got a grandson that has it also. Has autism.
Do you? Sorry to hear that.
It's okay. I mean, God bless me with him. Sometimes I don't know how I'd go on if it wasn't for him, because he'll look at me and he'll just say things that makes me laugh when I want to cry.
He's awesome about that. He's very awesome.
All right, that's it. Teresa, thanks for being the armed guard tonight.
Anytime.
Turned out better than you thought it did.
Yes.
Yeah, you found out it was real, didn't you?
Yeah, I did.
Yeah.
But you have to be skeptical. We work at the sheriff's department. We hear, I work in the 911 area. We hear it every day.
You see the worst of humanity,
Right.
don't you?
Right.
The lies, the deception, stuff we talked about.
Mhm.
You just don't see this every day.
Right, you don't.
No.
So when somebody comes up to your window, usually they're going to take from you instead of give, like you guys did.
And I did, and you said it whenever we stopped. You said, you feel it, don't you? You have a gut feeling, and I did. And it's just, so many of us have been praying for her for so long.
Right.
And we've become so attached to her and to Clovis that I did. I had a gut feeling with you.
I could tell you did.
I did.
Bless your heart.
Naive as I am.
Well, you can tell your son you were right tonight. Mom got this one right, so you will always reference that. So we'll stay in touch with you guys, and we'll touch base every now and again and see how you're doing. Maybe if we're in town, we'll pop in.
Yeah.
And I hope we have good news to report to our viewers. And
We appreciate you helping.
it's our privilege. It's our privilege to come in and thank you for opening up your home for
God
us,
bless
your
you
heart,
all.
and telling us your story. And there you go, signing off. The Impressive Humans Project and the Nut and Fancy Project. Thanks, guys. If you want to support it, support it. The website's on the sidebar description. You can give to it. Absolutely, the money goes to people like this, nothing else. There you go. Make sure you say that it's for IHF in your donation, and then it comes to us. And once again, tell the folks thanks on the other end of this camera. They're the ones that gave the money.
Thank you very much. God bless you all.
All right. See you guys. Signing off.
It's like the second time this week I've been blown out of the water and not know what to even say.
They followed me all through the country. And I'm like, crazy driver. And I'm like, they've stayed with us. I was like, they now know that my friend is packing heat. So I'm like, seriously, if it was like something bad, would they still continue to follow me?
He was saying that. He's like, wow, she's driving pretty fast. I'm like, yeah, it's a 20 and we're doing like 60. She's gonna lose us? I don't know. Like,
Could be.
Driver, I
Well,
think. Yeah,
I
right.
just drive
Now,
fast.
see, our family, we have several members works at the sheriff's
They're
department, so
all
we can
police
drive
officers.
fast.
Yeah.
Yeah,
absolutely.
You're allowed to
Yeah.
I
drive
like it.
fast.
I love it, love it, love it, love it, love it, love it.
Yeah.
That's cool.
I just
Right.
kept saying, I'm like, I kept I don't know why I was trying to justify it. Like I justified it, didn't I? All the way in here.
Right.
And then I even called another friend.
Something was telling you.
Yeah, and
something was telling you.
I told another friend about it, and as soon, he goes, "It's a scam."
Right.
First thing out of his mouth.
He goes, "It's a scam," and I go, and he lives pretty close to here, and I go, "Okay, well, if you hear sirens or gunshots or you hear me scream for help, I'm like, just know I'm dead."
And then we're like, well, if we get murdered, we got murdered on a good cause for good.
Yeah, for a good reason,
God
right?
knows that my heart was right. No matter what today, my heart was right. No matter what happens to me.
Sometimes it works out when your heart's right.
Why don't you call them up and ask see if they want to buy any aluminum siding?
You ought to make up a story like saying, "Hey, it didn't quite pan out the way we thought it was, but the good thing is we've bought 3 new vacuums."
Windows,
I asked Bill, I go, I'm not going to give her a check, and that check bounced and her getting worse debt than she's already in our
No, we don't deal in checks. We just deal in cash with IHF. That's all that we care about.
Oh, you cash this in so much back. We get that all the time at Sheriff's Department.
Right.
Yeah,
I'm sure you do.
But,
No, absolutely not. I mean,
What do you think the fellow moms at the school think when they see 2 strange guys come up to my
especially in
car
a small
and meet
town,
with me?
everybody
I
knows
know.
everybody.
And you know who was in line was
Here,
Kyle
illuminate
Hall's
if you would, Super K.
So I'm like, oh yeah, Kyle Hall's mom was sitting right there, and she's the town manager. And I'm like, 2 strange guys pull up, come to my window, they follow me.
Somebody's probably trying to find Joe's number.
Also, write small. Write
Yeah, because we
Billy's
gave each
stuff
other
down,
thumbs
too.
up on the way into the car. So yeah, I wonder what they were thinking. We walked away from your car and we're like, thumbs up.
Yeah.
She said it's a go.
Well, when you stopped at your house too, we're like, well, let me go talk to Billy. So I give her, a warm fuzzy that we're for realsies, And then next thing I know, she's got the armed guard with her, and she's back in the car doing 90 down the back road. I'm like, well, I guess we're in again. We're either gonna run out of gas or get to Doreen's house.
And then when I
She did
dropped
slow
off,
down, though.
and then
She
when I-
did,
I
she
did.
did,
And then
she
when I
did.
dropped off the neighbor girl, I'm like, I'm not even gonna let him pull in your drive. I'm just gonna do a drive-by.
That's good.
Yeah,
I don't blame
that's
you.
why I
I don't
stopped
blame
and let
you.
her out.
Yeah.
It's kind of weird, isn't it?
Yeah.
It's kind of weird how it worked out.
Because
It's
this
just.
would've-
There's really no
this
frame
is
of
not
reference
innocent.
for it. You don't have a frame of reference for it in life. You just gotta trust the heart, the spirit, and that's what you
I feel
did
like the
tonight.
world that we live in, there just isn't you just don't
yeah.
come across good people every day, and you don't.
We don't.
I don't know. I think a lot of people. I think a lot of people probably want to do the same thing, just don't know how to go about doing it. Right? I mean, I'm sure a lot of people out there that want to help out, just like all his followers, all the viewers. They all want to. They all want to contribute. They all want to help out somehow. Just don't really know how to.
And they want it to be
Start
pure.
up
They don't want to give the
absolutely.
organization that
Yeah.
they pocket
Right.
the money. They want it to go,
Yeah.
and that's why guys here they know that it's just going to go pure, man.
Yeah.
Everything it's going to be conduited to this process of to make this happen.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
really
it couldn't have
wild
been a
how it
better
worked out
person
tonight.
Than Doreen. Couldn't have been a better person.
It's a little something, something.
Oh,
Little something, something.
it's more than a little something, something to us.
It's great for us too because we're gonna remember this. We're gonna, it's not just not for you guys. It's for all of us as well. We're definitely we're gonna remember tonight as well and meeting you guys and obviously keep in touch.
Make
All right.
sure you do.
Yeah.
We will. It's okay. I post your address then and let people know you're okay with that. And
Yes, it's right here. And did you need anything from you, Bill? On here?
Oh, wait, I don't know.
Any information?
I would like to keep in touch with you too. Just bounce, and it won't be often. It'll be just every now and then. We'll call you, just say what's up, and touch base with you.